take a walk.
Of the many girls you've known, I'm different from the rest.
That's just why I'm making such a squall.
I have purity to offer to the man who makes me his.
I'm not interested, and I don't know who is.
If you ever squeeze my hand, here's a thrill that makes it grand. It'll be the first time for me. If you kiss these lips of mine, and a thrill runs down my spine, it'll be the first time for me. If when we are married I seem a trifle slow, it's 'cause I haven't read that book, What Every Girl Should Know. When I see your BDV, if I blush, excuse it, please. It'll be the first time for me.
You may be an early bird, but you won't catch this worm.
I'm not after worms, I'm after you.
Say, when it comes to love, I want an old established firm.
Can't you make me old established, too?
Don't imagine, 'cause I'm cold to you, that I'm a soft love. You're the one thing I've seen that there is too much of. Never overlooked the best, never turned a girl down yet. This was the first time I feel. If I had you in a cab, and I never made one grab, it'll be the first time. Well, the joke's on me, if everybody's trying to laugh. I was born to love a woman. Now I'm getting a giraffe. If we ever should be wed, and I stayed in my twin bed, it'll be the first time for me. Cut it out. You let me alone.
Come here.
Have you met Dolores?
Yes, I've met Dolores.
She's queen of the chorus.
Well, you can have the chorus.
Have you met Olivia?
Solid chick, Olivia.
All right, gladly give you.
Throw her in the riviera.
Who's your queen of ruler?
Tallulah. Oh, that gal Tallulah. He's Tallulah's fooler. I would fight a dueler.
Tallulah's got him schooler.
I would climb a hill, just like Jack and Jilla. Paddle to Brazilla.
Oh, this is getting silly.
'Cause I love her true love.
Who?
Tallulah.
When she starts on the conga, why, madam, the sanga, it's fricassee.
No one doing the hula can do what Tallulah can do to me. I have met Fatima.
Fatima is a schemer.
I have met Marquita.
Marquita is a cheater.
I have met Jemima.
She's a social climber.
I have met Ophelia.
She will double deal.
The one who loves me true love. I'll take Tallulah.
Play, gypsies, play. I'm in love of the sea, above the sea. Nemo, let the wind blow. A sailor's life is a life for me. Nemo, let the wind blow. Nemo, let the wind blow.
I'm a chap with a right tom, a roving eye and a rambling arm, who loves to stand on a rolling sloop and to laugh at the world from a wind-swept poop. Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho. Oh, give me a barrel of rum with a spigot, a skiff, a schooner, a sloop, or a frigate. Heave-ho, let the wind blow.
Heave-ho, let the wind blow. Blow, 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 blow. Its anchors away.
Where pops astralic and octopus play, your hair in the wind and your face in the spray. So heave-ho, let the wind blow.
Blow, 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 blow.
I love the sea, each
silvery creature, each bright borealis and aurora.
Heave, ho! Heave away, my lad! Heave, ho!
I love the sea, each cute barracuda. I love each fauna and each flora.
Heave, ho! Heave away, my lad! Heave, ho!
Lovers there are who yearn for a home. That home on the range always gets them. But I am content with the wave and the whoop, and the peace of the flotsam and the jetsam.
Heave away, my lad! Heave, ho! Heave away, my lad! Heave, ho!
So let me go down to the sea, where the shrimp and the antelope plays, where never is heard a discouraging word, and the mermaids don't wear negligees. So let's ship ahoy on the teeth of a gale, from Zanzibar to Mandalay, with my stern to the lee, and my fore to the aft, and my aft to the Bay of Biscay. Oh, Jules, let me rest on the crest of a wave, or pitch on a rich typhoon, nor linger mayhap on a hula girl's lap, nor the breast of a big monsoon, nor the breast of a big Blow me your haze, blow me the mist of your sprinkly sprays, blow me your salmon, but with mayonnaise. Heave ho, let the ship go.
This is a happy little ditty. I know the music isn't pretty. You know the words are not so witty. Anyone can sing this song. Change keys, it really doesn't matter. Still a lot of silly chatter. Ho, hum, we're coming to the patter. Jack and Jill went out the hill, and for all I know, they're up there still. I must say, the music isn't pretty. Must say, the words are not so witty. This is a happy little ditty. You can sing it all day long. This is a happy little ditty. I know the music isn't pretty. You know the words are not so witty. Anyone can sing this song.
Change keys, it really doesn't matter. It's just a lot of silly chatter.
Hold on, kids, we're coming to the patter. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. It must have been awful stuffy in there.
Still, sir, the music isn't pretty. Still, sir, the words are not so witty.
This is a happy little ditty. You can sing it all day long. music isn't pretty. You know the words are not so witty. Anyone can sing this song.
James, please, it really doesn't matter. It's just a lot of silly chatter.
Hold on, we're coming to the patter.
Early to bed, early to rise, and your gal goes out with other guys.
I still say the music isn't pretty.
Still say the words is not so witty. This is a happy little ditty. You can sing it all day long.
How about you and I doing the Silvery Moon number that you did with Bert Wheeler back in the Follies?
Don't forget, I just got out of a hospital.
I know, and back on the stage. Mel, I know you don't have the music down there, but fake it like you did the rest of the show. That's it. Let's go.
By the light
Not the dark, but the light.
of the silvery moon,
Not the sun, but the moon.
I want a spoon.
Not a knife, but a spoon.
To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Oh, Nellie dear, honeymoon,
Same as before, same as before.
keep a shining in June.
Not May, but June.
Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery M-U-N-E moon. Oh, boy.
One hand, look, folks, one hand.
We're just the second greatest sex, the unimportant sex to women. Each time that we stick out our necks to be the greatest sex, we get a trimming. We could rebel from each Jezebel, but who's brave enough to risk it? If we sit up and beg like a pup, what do we get? A biscuit. Sometimes they let us have our fun, pretend they let us run the nation. But in the true and final score, they only need us for the population. Oh, what a price for old shoes and rice and warfare that never ends. We may be great lovers, men, but they tell us where and when we are not the greatest sex, my friends. I think we've had about enough. We ought to call their bluff. To battle! Come all ye citizens, awake! No longer will we take their silly prattle. We're men of might, and we must unite and be what we're meant to be. Let's drink, 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 and fight!
Fight, 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 as we drink and fight. Drink your drink and fight your fight. Drink and fight, fight and drink, we'll drink and fight. Let's drink up the bowl and soak up the rum. Fight to the roll of the drum, drum, drum.
We'll fight and fight on the sea.
On to victory!
and gentlemen, we present our invited guest, a man who comes to glorify the evening, a comedian. Oh, now, wait a minute, Harry. Try to hold in.
Well, I can't hold in, Fred. I just saw him outside. Does he look funny?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this hilarious chap is... Oh, now, Portland.
I saw him in The Wizard of Oz. Oh, boy, is he a wow.
Quiet, you two.
That guy's a riot.
Yes, that's what everybody says, folks. Meet the funniest man in the world, Bert Lahr.
Thank you.
You're a scream, Mr. Lahr.
Well, thanks a lot, everybody, for this boisterous welcome.
Well, Bert, you're the funniest man in the world, so I'm going to keep quiet now and just let you get funny.
Well, Fred,
Let's go, Bertie, old boy.
Well, this is embarrassing, Fred. I don't know how to tell you.
What, you tell me what, Bert?
I don't feel funny.
Bert, after that build-up, you don't feel funny.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess. I was funny all morning. I had the chambermaid screaming around the hotel. The two I caught.
Well, if you were funny around the...
I was funny all afternoon.
You were?
Over in Lindy's, a fly flew in my soup.
Yeah?
I called the waiter over and said, take this soup spoon and bring me a fly swatter.
Did they laugh?
Laugh? 20 diners dropped their ration forms. That's what I can't understand, Fred. All day long, you might say, I've been a pixie on the wing, a gay blade, a spontaneous pantaloon.
But right now,
I don't feel funny.
Say, what do you expect to do when you retire, Bert?
Oh, I don't know. I may open a small toll bridge or something.
Well, now that we know your ambitions, what are you going to do here in the East beside fend off senility?
I'm going into a new musical show, a sequel to Amphitryon 39.
What's it called?
Butterfield 4230.
Does the show look like a hit?
Oh, yes. It's a little gem. We're rehearsing in Tiffany's window.
You're playing the lead, of course.
No, it's just a bit. 92 sides.
A bit.
Yeah, I'm on the stage 2 hours before the play begins. I'm ever present but unimportant.
Well, what sort of a show is it, Bert?
Well, the best way I can describe it is, it's a 17th century Hellzapoppin'.
It is. I thought Hellzapoppin' went farther back than that for some of those jokes. Well, what character do you assume?
Well, in the first act, I'm a subdued knave.
A subdued knave.
In the second act, I'm a tippet mender.
Oh, you mend tippets, do you?
Yes. And in the last act, I play Gaspard Levine, the muscle man, in a bistro.
The muscle man in a bistro. You run the artistic gamut, as it were.
Yes. I range from the tentatively foul to the delightfully obnoxious.
In other words, you ignore the audience's heartstrings to get right to their nostrils.
To put it bluntly, yes. My big scene is in the second act. As the tippet mender, I am discovered in Madame Pompadour's hope chest.
Uh-huh.
The king is bibbing in the anteroom. A Florentine enters. I suspect poltroonery. I chide Pompadour. When she is well chidden, I divert her. She is choose me. I gesundheit her. The Florentine offers to roll the dice for Pompadour's favors. The dice are cocked. I'm undone. Curtain.
Just in time. It sounds like a great play, Bert.
Yes, they just grabbed the author for observation.
Are you singing in this show, Bert?
Well, nothing to speak of. I cajole Madame Pompadour with a chansonnette.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, say, how about a little chanson now, before you go?
I hoped you would ask me to sing tonight, Fred. I really did. Yeah.
Well, why?
I want to get even with a guy in St. Paul.
And what form is your revenge taking, Bert?
Well, I'll catch up with an old request. Roses of Picardy.
Roses of Picardy. Wait a minute, he's lost lost the words. Wait a minute, Peter.
I got him, Fred.
All right, he's got
Roses are shining in a Picardy, in the hush of the silver dew. Roses are flowing in a Picardy, but there's never a rose like you. And the roses will die with the summertime, and our rose may be far, far apart. But there's one rose that dies not in a Picardy. It's the rose that I keep in my heart.
Now then, we throw open that wing of our Radio Hall of Fame, which is known as the Comedian's Wing. And today we place upon a pedestal a comedian who has made America laugh since way back when. This funny man has so many reasons why he's a nominee for our Radio Hall of Fame, but I couldn't possibly list them all. Perhaps you'll remember him as the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz. Or Broadway theater goers will never forget him in Du Barry Was a Lady. Right now, he's my co-star in The Seven Lively Arts. He's a wow and the tops in comedy entertainment. Mr. Bert Lahr.
Miss Lily, I am perturbed. I'm touched to the second layer of quick. In fact, I'm gasted with flabber. Your introduction is filled with diminuendos.
Oh, but Bert, all I said was you were a wow, and a wow spelled backwards is still wow.
Yeah, and you also said I was the top. And top spelled backwards is pot. Miss Lily, I wish to pick a bone with you.
Oh, you silly headstrong boy.
You said I was co-star in The Seven Lively Arts with you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then why is your dressing room so much better than mine?
Well, I don't know, but I can pull a few strings for you.
No, thanks. I can be my own jerk.
All right, then, well, what's on your mind?
It's very simple.
I know, but what's on it?
In the first place, my dressing room is too small. Every time I look in the mirror, my reflection sings, "Don't fence me in." I asked for Venetian blinds, and what do they give me? Pleated Kleenex.
Oh, you shouldn't complain, Bert. Didn't the producer put a feather bed in your dressing room?
Feather bed indeed. I don't mind the feathers, but that tar is awfully sticky. Besides, even if I do want to sleep over some night, it's impossible. My dressing room is too drafty. I always get a cold in the head.
Well, why don't you wear a nightcap?
I can't. The scotch keeps dripping in my eyes. Why can't I have a dressing room like the one I have at the hotel?
What hotel do you live in?
The Waldorf Astoria.
Oh, the Waldorf on Park Avenue?
No, the Waldorf in Astoria.
Now, look here, I wouldn't complain if I were you, Bert. The producer doesn't like it. Next Saturday, he may put a pink slip in your envelope.
No. He can't bribe me with pretty clothes. And what if he does fire me? I can always go back where I'm appreciated, where they recognize real talent. The opera.
Opera? Now, Bert, what do you know about the subject?
Are you kidding? If you want the real dope about the opera, you've come to the real dope. Why, I've been told I'm a better singer than Lauritz Milky.
That's Melchior, not Milky.
I condensed it.
That's right.
Give me the good old days at the Metropolitan. I was charming and common. I was supreme in La Boheme. And I was a world beater in Aida.
Well, then why did you leave opera?
I loused up Faust. Here's a clipping from one of the newspapers. Just read what one critic said about my singing.
Well, let me see. It says, Last night, Bert Lahr sang Il Trovatore, and Trovatore has never been so ill.
And that's not all. Here's a telegram I got this morning. Just listen to this. You can have your Martinellis, your Meltons, and your Peenses. We'll take Bert Lahr. Signed, Local Draft Board number 2.
Well, you needn't brag so much, Bert. I've done a bit of opera myself.
My. What a coincidence.
Well, as one singer to another, do you prefer the diatonic or the homophonic method?
Are you asking me a question or looking for a fight? Look, let's take an aria from one of my operas, say Aida.
Well, what key do you sing it in?
What key? Let's see. What key does Jack Charlie Tommy sing it in?
You mean John Charles Thomas.
I call him by his knick-knack.
Well, he sing it in B flat.
Well, play it in plain B. I'll flatten it out myself. And before we begin, remember, I'm strictly a high note singer. I sing only high notes.
Oh.
I don't fool around with those low notes.
You don't? No. Well, all right. You take the high notes, and I'll take the low notes, and I'll get to the exit before ye. A bit of Aida, please, Mr. Whiteman. Take us to the Metropolitan.
Oh, that is
Lovely,
beautiful. What opera does that come from? That'll butter Tibbet's shortening bread. I can't understand it. Some people think this is terrible.
Yeah, I'm one of them. You have a very powerful voice.
Powerful? I'm the only guy that ever got an answer from Chloe.
Look at that piano. There's a party going on and nobody's playing it.
Yeah, at an old-time party, somebody be plunking away.
Bertie, you think they'd mind if I plunked?
Oh, not at all, James. Plunk.
All right, I'll plunk.
La, la, la.
Bertie, what are you doing?
Type-sickering?
It's type-succoring. Oh, wait. Get Crosby and Sinatra on the phone.
Coming up, Daddy.
Hello. Hello, Frank? Bing? Hold on, don't get impatient. I got a surprise for you. Here it is. Don't you wish you had that note on your show? I'd love to burn them up.
Yeah, they won't sleep a wink tonight.
You stay.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Where'd you get that song?
Where did I get it? Quite the first time I met you, you were a Dutch comic. And you were starring in a burlesque show at Hurdigan Siemens on 125th Street.
Yeah, and you were downstairs playing the piano in a nightclub called the Alamo.
That's right. One night I went up to see the show, and as I walked in, you were singing this song.
What a memory.
You remember the lyrics?
Well, I'm safe. Nobody else does.
Hit it!
How that woman could cook. Her bread was like angel fool's cake. Why, she could take soup meat and give it one look, and it tasted like slaughterhouse steak. Her soup had a flavor that kisses and cream. Her funnels were what a beautiful dream. While her oysters and fishes were simply malicious.
That woman could cook.
Yeah. Jimmy! They don't write lyrics like that anymore.
They wouldn't dare. You know, Bert, I miss burlesque.
Well, who doesn't?
Why do you suppose burlesque died?
Overexposure, Jimmy. Overexposure.
Overexposure. I never thought of that. Bert, Listen to this.
Oh, Lord, he got good strong. When that trombone moans, I want to go home with some mama. Looking pretty, just a bunch of charm. Lead a man, don't stop. Can't you see I'm getting hot? Oh, sure as you're born, I've got my habits, huh? Yeah!
Brady, do you remember that?
Sure, I remember it. That's the first song you ever wrote. And Jim, remember I put it in a burlesque show for you.
That's right. That's right. And you had the soubrette singers.
You want to know something, Jim? You never gave me a quarter for that.
I should have never have brought it up.
Hey. Zazu.
Ah, you dog, you.
Who was that?
That's my chauffeur.
Your chauffeur?
Yeah. Now I gotta buy a car.
The east wind blows from the west, and the west wind blows from the south. But nobody knows where the west wind blows when the west wind blows from the south. Now the west wind blows from the
Why are we singing that song?
I don't know. We just felt like it. That's the trouble with today. You gotta have a reason for everything.
That's true. You know, in the old days, you did things just because you felt like it.
Yeah. They don't make days like that anymore.
An imposter. There he goes again.
Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina.
In the morning.
Oh, you're beautiful. Nothing could be sweeter than my sweetie when I meet her.
In the morning.
When the morning glory twine around the door, whispering pretty stories, yeah, I long to hear once more. Flying with the gurney and all the birds are burning.
Say, Bert, does that humming annoy you?
Yeah.
Oh, pardon me.
A lot of flops all flubber up. You're a false friend.
Are you sure it doesn't annoy you?
I'm snubbing you. If I had a land's lamp for only a day.
What happened to the music?
I'd make a wish, and that's what I say. Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina. The morning.
Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina.
In the morning.
That annoys me.
Nothing could be sweeter than to be
Wait, you know something? You know, it's been nice being with you tonight.
It's nice being with you, Jim.
You know something in this business, you don't see your friends often enough.
No, you don't, Jim. How true.
And, for instance, I'm in California, you're in New York, and when you're in California, I'm in New York.
Oh, Jim, that's show business.
Yeah,
But we had a lot of laughs, didn't we?
A lot of laughs. Even with the sleeper jumps, the boarding houses.
Yeah, cold dressing rooms, rehearsing all night.
One day you're up, the next day you're down.
Well, Jimmy, that shouldn't discourage anyone.
That's right, because
one little slip don't mean you're losing your grip. You gotta keep on trying.
One little fall don't mean you're no good at all. You gotta keep on trying.
One small mistake should never make you despair.
One little break and you'll be riding on air.
One little flop don't mean you can't reach the top. You gotta keep on trying. Let's go, boys. One small mistake should never make you despair.
One little break and you'll be riding on air.
You gotta keep on trying.
Bert, let's get down to the delicatessen and we get salami sandwiches for the whole crowd.
Yeah, and pizzas.
And pizzas. One little flop don't mean you can't reach the top. You've got to keep on trying.
And now, my little pals of the Scarsdale Beaver Patrol, welcome to Nature's Wonderland. To start this glorious day in the forest wild, I want you all to take a fine, deep breath. Are you ready? A one-er, a two-er, a three-er, breathe. Arthur, why aren't you breathing?
Because I don't feel like it.
Maybe you feel like a clout in the puss. And now for our weekly nature chat. This is a tree upon whose bosom snow has lain, a tree that intimately, so it is whispered, lives with rain. Any questions?
Yeah, when do we eat?
I'm glad you asked that, Arthur, because here in the forest primeval, nature has spread a veritable banquet of goodies for us to feast upon. Peppergrass, chickweed, shepherd's purse, sassafras.
What's the matter with Howard Johnson?
And toadstools. Or if we tire of these succulent weeds, we can always gorge on the pine seed, the walnut, or that glorious vine which every summer gives us the raspberry. Such resonance. Arthur, how old are you?
I'll be 10 next week.
I wouldn't count on it. Now I want all my little friends to run along and find some quicksand to play in. Run along, little one. Ta-ta.
Help!
What a glorious day. Makes one want to burst into song.
The day's on the dawn, the dawn's on the morn, the morn's on the lawn, the lawn's on the corn's on the cob. All's right with the world. All's right with the world.
Oh, a woodman's life is the life for me, with an all-wool shirt, neath an all-wood tree. For the world is mine, where I stand with a song in my soul, and an axe in my hand. For I chop and I chop and I chop till the sun comes up, and with every stroke the welcomes ring. When my truest friend my axe I swing, what care I if the stock should drop? Long as I can chop, 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 chop. Homes are made by fools like me, but only a baritone can chop a tree. Only a baritone, very, very baritone, can sing while the tall trees flop. So let me chop, 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 chop.
There's no stopping me of shally-offing when we're chopping a tree. When we're chopping a tree. What do we chop when we chop a tree? 1,000 things that you daily see. The baby's crib, the poet's chair, wedgies for my lady fair, a pipe for dad, a bat for brother, an extra broom for dear old mother, pickets for the fence, buckets for the well, poles for American tell and tell, skis that the sportsman loves so much, and for his journey home, the crutch. Croquet balls for you and me. That's what we chop when we chop a tree. What do we chop when we chop nature's wood? Zip guns for the neighborhood hood. The better mousetrap, barrels of oak. Yo-yos for the little folk. Handles for the fuller brush. Doors to slam in the salesman's mush. Schoolroom seats, all shapes and classes. For little lads and little girls. Modernistic beds marked he and she. That's what we chop when we chop a tree. For I chop and I chop and I chop till the sun comes up. There's no stopping when we're chopping a tree. If you're ever in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in a mess, SOS. If you ever feel so lucky you land in jail, I'm your bail. It's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgotten, ours will still be hot. Love, 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 dig, dig, dig. Love, 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 dig, dig, dig. If you're ever up a tree, phone to me. If you're ever down a well, ring my bell. If you ever lose your teeth and you're out to dine, borrow mine. It's friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships go up in smoke, ours will still be out. Luddle, 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 chuck, chuck, chuck. Zip, zip, zip. Hep, hep, hep. Woof, woof, woof. A dig, dig, dig. A zazz, zazz, and a razzmatazz. Good evening, friends.
Major League Baseball idol Lefty Hogan, played by Bert Lahr, or Sawsy Dusties, a breakfast cereal. Now, in his introduction, the radio announcer has underscored the fact that Hogan is a college graduate, dedicated to the highest ideals of sportsmanship, who owes his success to Sawsy Dusties.
Sit right here, Lefty.
Thanks, Buster.
Well, Lefty, say hello to our TV audience.
Hiya.
Now, Lefty, tell the folks, how long have you been donning those old spiked shoes?
Huh?
How long have you been wearing those old spiked shoes?
Oh, I had these shoes about 2 or 3 years.
No, I mean, how long have you participated in big league baseball?
Huh?
How long have you played big league baseball?
Well, let me see. I started in 1932. This is about 14, 15 years.
If you started in 1910, that would make it more than twice as long as that.
Well, I ain't counting the time the other side was a bat.
Well, you were a great symbol of American sport all those years, and you're still a great pitcher.
I'm a coach. I've been a coach for 10 years.
Oh, of course. You're a coach. What with covering sports, I never get a chance to see a game. Of course, you're a coach. And a coach is very valuable. Tell me, exactly what does a coach do?
Well, I try to teach the young ball players all my experiences, just like there was once teach to me.
Oh, where did you first play baseball?
In college.
You went to college?
Sure I went. Do I look like a diseducated bum? I played college football, basketball, baseball. Went to college for 6 years.
Why 6 years?
I had a contract. So like I say, I play college football, basketball, baseball.
And finally, Lefty, you become a professional. You had to. You had to because of that deep love you possessed for this great sport. Because of that, you wouldn't rest until you became part of this beloved game.
Yeah, I want to make some dough.
Magnificent sportsman that you are and great pitcher that you were. Tell me, Lefty, after being so great, why did you take off your armor and cease to do active battle on the field of honor with the other knights of baseball?
I never play night baseball. Only in the daytime.
Now, I mean, why did you quit pitching?
Why don't you say so? You talk like an umpire. Why I quit pitching was I hurt my hand, busted it. Couldn't pitch no more.
Hurt your hand in the service of the great game. I'll bet you went down in action. Tell me, Lefty, how did it happen, this tragedy of a great athlete?
Well, it was back in 1932. I was pitching against the Red Sox, and the first inning, I got a tough break.
What was it?
They made 9 runs. I never missed a bat. Well, anyway...
But you would hurt your hand.
No, my hand was all right. Well, anyway, in the second inning, I was much better. They only made 6 runs. Still, the manager threw me out.
But all the time, your pitching hand was hurt. And sportsman and gentleman that you are, you made no mention of it.
No, my hand was all right then. Well, anyway, later on, I got dressed and I went home. When I come in the door, my wife says, well, they certainly made a bum out of you today. So I socked her and busted my hand.
Broke it defending your reputation as a pitcher. Tell me one more thing, Lefty. What would your advice be to young boys who are eager to become future ball players?
Well, now, I tell the
What would you tell these future diamond greats?
Well, I'd say...
What yesterday has to say to today.
Now, if a kid...
What's your advice to these young kids?
They're the old men by the time I get to tell them. Now, what was the question?
What's your advice to these young kids?
Well, I tell them to practice a lot, practice, work hard, stay away from girls. Don't take baths, that softens up the hands, you know. Eat good, healthy meals.
Now, that's what I wanted to hear you say.
It is?
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Those meals are mighty important, especially breakfast. Now, tell me, Lefty, what's your favorite breakfast?
Pizza.
And what do you take for that quick extra energy?
A hook or rye.
What a grand sense of humor. But seriously, Lefty, now that it's almost time to go, how about those Saucy Dusties?
How about what?
Saucy Dusties. You remember you were going to tell the young folks something about them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, now I remember, Buster. Listen, kid.
That's right, Lefty. Tell the kids about those great Saucy Dusties.
Well,
Tell them about that quick extra energy.
Go to the...
Tell them about Saucy Dusty's rich, tangy goodness.
Ask for the...
Tell them what's the most important thing to remember about Saucy Dusty.
Don't eat them. They'll kill you. I ponder, I mull, I soliloquize. The girls of today, what are they? Flotsam, jetsam. Where's the fluff? Where's the floss? Where's the skirts of yesteryear? Oh, I beg your pardon, fair damsel. Would you care to tarry a while and give me a push?
I'm sorry. I have 3 appointments and 4 board meetings, and I haven't time to play childish games.
Sorry I bothered you. Have a cigar. Oh, the hurly and the burly, the hustle and the bustle, especially the bustle. Ah, dainty one. Fair damsel, would care to dally with the dilly in the dell? Give me a push.
Get lost, small daddy. I got an appointment with my analyst, and then I'm driving in a stock car race.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I hope you slip your clutch. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Oh, turn backward, oh, time in thy flight, and give me a date with the real old-fashioned tomato tonight. Call me a dreamer, a chaser of rainbows, a builder of castles in the blue. But I have a vision of beauty I treasure. I'll share it now with you. For I want a girl who's an old-fashioned girl, like a girl is supposed to be. A dainty, agreeable, mindless chunk of femininity. Our honeymoon nest on Central Park West is where she and me, we will flee. For I want a girl who's an old-fashioned girl for an old-fashioned chump like me. Every afternoon at twilight, from her boudoir she'll appear. A sunrise from the front view, a sunset from the rear. She may come of humble origins, but it will be enough to know there dwells beneath the dross a gorgeous hunk of stuff. I'll lavish her with finery. I'll deck her out in fur. I'll always call her Sugar Puss. She'll always call me Sir. I want a girl who's an old-fashioned girl, like the girls who went out with her. A fluttery, fidgety, Gina la Brigidi, a wonder love, je ne sais quoi. I'll buy her a block of old-fashioned stock, like American tea and tea. If she'll be the last who will skip through the grass with an old-fashioned gas like me. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hiya, Ginger. A babe in the woods who is out for no good with an old-fashioned book like me. I think I caught her this time. Helen? I bet she's out with some guy. Helen, are you home?
Yeah.
Was anybody up here while I was gone?
What?
I said... now I got a Helen. Who? Oh, it's mine. Well, someday it won't be mine, and I'll finally be sure. Helen!
What?
What was you doing in the bedroom?
Getting dressed for dinner.
And where was you today?
Right here.
You mean the butcher delivered the meat up here?
No, I went down for a minute.
Oh, you dropped in on him. I should have guessed.
Well, our chauffeur had to help the gardener.
Well, you know I don't like that little butcher with his greasy wax mustache.
Oh,
well, a woman's home all day and the husband's away. Certain things can happen. There's lots of unemployment, too many gigolos around. Where else was you today?
Tea dancing at the Waldorf. Now drink your coffee.
Well, you know the kind of dames they got around here. Nothing but broken down battle axes. So a sweet dish like you comes along, and you knock 'em for a loop.
Oh, Stanley.
Oh, Helen. You got that certain something that drives men crazy. Your eyes, your skin, your lips, Where else was you today?
Up on the roof, drying the wash.
On the roof? Oh, you saw that guy with the pigeons, the guy with the long sideburns.
Oh, you mean Pedro?
No, it's Pedro. And what does he call you?
Elizabeth Taylor.
You don't know what I go through all day, not knowing what's going on here when I'm away.
Well, let's get a maid for the house and I'll ride on the truck with you all day.
Well, don't think I ain't giving it a thought. Helen, let's go up on the roof for a little fresh air, huh?
Too tired, too much to do.
Oh, you want me to go up alone, huh? Well, say it. Tell me to clear out. Tell me to get lost. Tell me you're expecting someone.
You better start reading them true confessions.
Oh, Helen. If you'd only say to me once there is no other man, the whole thing would be over. I wouldn't say another word. The whole thing would be dead and buried. Say it. There is no other man.
There is no other man.
I don't believe it. Answer it. Answer the telephone. Answer it. Oh, no, you don't. No wonder you wanted me to go on the roof alone. Hello? Who? No. Wrong number. The same old gag. If the husband answers the phone, hang up. Who was he? Who was he? If it takes me 20 years, I'll find out. Remember, I ain't no fool. Not an ordinary fool.
No, not ordinary.
Now I'll trap him now. You answer it. He'll hang up on me. Answer it and repeat after me everything I say, or I'll drop this chair on your head. Now repeat. Come right over. The coast is clear.
Come right over. The coast is clear.
The dope is out for the evening.
The dope is out for the evening.
And bring a nice bottle of gin.
And bring a nice bottle of gin.
Good.
Now you talk. It's your mother.
Hello, Ma. Hello, I'll call you later. Well, so what? I can't always be right. Why can't you look me straight in the eye and say there is no other man? Why can't you look me straight in the eye?
I can't, Stanley. I need a haircut.
Oh, Helen.
Look, I got to mop up by the sink.
Helen, you're maddening. You set me on fire. Oh, Helen, you don't know what I go through all day, thinking of what man is whispering in your ear. But what does a man care if he breaks up another man's home? A home that took years to build up. Years of saving and pinching and planning. Well, all right, it ain't much, but it's my castle. It's my castle. And I'll kill the first man who tries to break it up. I'll kill him. Helen, get away from that window. How many times have I got to tell you to put something on when you go to that window?
What can they see?
What can they see? What can they see? Helen, can't I get it in your pretty little head that every man in the air shaft is sitting waiting to feast his eyes on you? Gil Hooley on the third floor bought a pair of binoculars just for this window. Eat your hearts out, you button! Helen, now where you going?
To take down the garbage.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not taking down no garbage to the basement. Not while Don Juan is the janitor.
That man is 72 years old.
He can still think. Well, I guess I'll be going out. I'll be going for some time. May play a little cards with the boys at the cigar store. Don't wait up for me. Well, so long.
So long. Did you forget something?
Anybody here while I was gone?
The Shriners had a convention.
Oh, Helen, it's time you face facts. You're not a little girl anymore. You're a full-grown woman. Don't you know what you do to men? Helen, you're dynamite. Don't you know what goes through a man's mind when he gets near you? Helen, be strong. Don't weaken. Keep fighting them off. Oh, Helen, you're mine, Helen, mine. All mine.
First time I've been off my feet all day.
Oh, by the way, how's your garden?
Oh, growing.
Mine, too.
It's so dependable. Gardens go on growing.
Oh, yes, indeed, they do.
I tell you, I love vegetables.
True, I love them, too.
Plant a radish, get a radish, never any doubt. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about. Plant a turnip, get a turnip, maybe you'll get two. That's why I love vegetables, you know that they'll come through.
They're dependable,
and they're befriendable. They're the best pal our parents ever known.
While with children,
it's bewildering. You don't know until the seed is nearly grown just what you've sown.
So plant a carrot,
get a carrot, not a Brussels sprout. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about. Life's very, if it's very vegetarian. A man who plants a garden is a very happy man. get a beanstalk, just the same as Jack. Then, if you don't like it, you can always take it back. But if your issue doesn't kiss you, then I wish you luck. For once you've planted children, you're absolutely stuck. Every turnip green, every kidney bean, every plant grows according to the plot. While with progeny, it's hodgepodgeny. For as soon as you think you know what kind you've got, it's what they're not. So plant a cabbage, get a cabbage, not a sauerkraut. That's why I love vegetables, you know what you're about. Life is very, if it's very vegetarian. A man who plants a garden is a very happy man. A vegetarian, very vegetarian.
There are many, many ways to skin a cat, I see. Especially a cat who's really a rat. The methods to accomplish this are various, both Machiavellian and multifarious. Although it seems a shabby sort of trick to play on Tabby, first we cure him, then skewer him like that. Like that? There are many, many ways to make them pay. But we must never choose the obvious way. For overseas, we've got to be clandestine and nefarious. Oh, Foxy boy, this ought to be hilarious. We'll go upon our mission like the Spanish Inquisition. Overpower them, devour them. Olay! Wait till I turn this. I'll make old shortcut rule. His Skypey D agreed, but we'll do it with finesse and with eclat. So you see, it's all as simple as that. There are many, 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 many ways to skin a cat. But promise me to keep it under your hat. There are many, many ways to squash a worm. But first you want to see him wiggle and squirm. Oh, that's funny. Is that funny? Me throw a fit? Oh, you mean twitch a bit. Get light. If I accomplish this, you'll get a great big kiss. Besides the great big kiss, I'll give you hog on their predatory souls, packed wrecked with scat. We'll have their hides before they know where they're at. There are many, 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 many ways, many ways to skin a cat. And now that we're agreed, we'll leave it at that. Dear for the homes of Cheltenham, large for the hearts that dwell them, I but tan the lad, Mum and Dad, at the pub, just belting them away. Now I've attained seniority and come to my majority. I've traveled far, tasted snails, caviar, so that from authority I say, if you want a bonbon to brighten up the scene, or a jolly instrument to give the party sheen, strolling through the pothole or bowling on the green, I play mandolin and tambourine, will travel. If you want a bonbon who won't be able to please, punting on the Hellespont for the at lady's teeth, tickling her Pisces and her visibility. Just drop a line to me. My services are pleased, for like the lovely one you are. Now for the life men dream about, days that a king might dream about. Once I have got my palatial yacht, I shall slowly steam above the brine. Fly on the world economy. I live a life of bonhomie.
sailor to port for a night pour Lahr sport. Full of ale, gastronomy, and wine. Manchester, and Dorchester, and Chichester, and Perth, sailing on the Fatal Port. Or is it 45? Wappington on Battersea, the Shire of my birth, in a patched home of modest wealth, with plumbing. Shrewsbury, and Tewkesbury, and Shaftesbury, and New, where I played Petruchio in the taming of the shrew. When they saw my bottom, they said no, it can't be true. I laid them in the eye, and several domiciles. I had a dear old guardian, and he had ways and wonders. At tea every day, if he burst, he would say, "Oh, I beg your pardon." Once in a while, he'd skin a pear, sort of an after-dinner pair. Then we would sing, maybe God Save the King, or the partridge in a pear. All around the anteroom, the butler chased the men, out the door, and down the path, and through the leafy glen. There in the gazebo, it was 90 in the shade, with the table set and places laid. He made her stay with him and make him till on birth. It was almost different when the two of them returned. And later on, she taught me everything that she had learned. So if you have a man who feels she's underfed, then he will walk him on, visiting my auntie Goo in tiny English strolling through the meadowlands among the lone kine, flirting with the milking maid with cheeks of apple shine, climbing up above the timber line, and sheeing. During the hopscotch, of those carefree days they were, drinking beer Heidelberg and making love with her. Just before the Chancellor partitioned up the rear. Roar! Yeah! Ever since the day I always knew the hay, I've been around 3 miles.